And hopefully it works better than this morning. If not, we'll just go back, just record it and upload it after, but we'll try this out anyways and see how it goes. Still set to play game 2 here in the OWHA Provincials against the Stratford Aces. So let's check. We did play them once, and I think it was a 2-0 or 3-0 win. So a little bit tougher team.
Tight-ish, close-ish game.
Pretty strong team. Could have been in the your puck drop, first period.
Finn, Perry, McLean up front for the Hounds. Kaplani and Morin on the back end with St. Moore in net.
Actually be a little bit easier for me here because I don't have to control the clock and the scoreboard. And Perry tries to chip that one around, couldn't get it. Heads back towards St. Moore's net. DeBlanty now. The Aces coming out, spending some time in the Greyhound zone early here. Nice pass up to McLean. McLean, though, couldn't break through. It goes by. Greyhound's getting the line change on. Long shot, well past St. Moore's net there. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a zoom if I can here. Stratford Aces now trying to push through, but Morin's going to have to chase this puck down in their own zone. Gets to it, chips it off the boards. Base gets that puck, sends it up to Chapman. Chapman coming up. Looks to try to get around the defender. Can't, goes into the corner here. Chapman, puck on her stick, looking for a pass here. Can't find it. Base behind the net. She gets tripped up. Tipped over, comes back around now. Base has a little bit of free room here. Goes, sends it back to the point. Di Lorenzi shot on net, makes it to the goal. Base again on the rebound, almost shoveled that one in. Good save by the Aces goaltender there. Di Lorenzi dumps that one in deep. It's the back of the net here. The back hard on the forecheck, can't get it as the Aces are going to come out with it. Slung down there by Di Lorenzi behind the net. The Aces player chips it up forward. Di Lorenzi now back to Levesque. Levesque looking, shovels that backhand pass to Chapman. Chapman, golden opportunity there. Good save by the goaltender. Loose puck goes over towards the net once again. Di Lorenzi steps up. Good action here. Good forecheck by the Greyhounds as Levesque just out muscles. Sends that puck forward looking for Finn, but she was checked before she can get there. Ace is able to get this puck back down into the zone. Lorenzi chips it out, and they push it right back down again. Evie Di Lorenzi over to their D partner. They get that up the ice, stopped. They come over the blue line. Good check there by Di Lorenzi as Labby gets it now. Labby cuts to the inside, looking for an opening. She gets hooked up. Refs do not see that, though. Hooked again as that stick right in there. Back to the point here. Polnuck trying to keep it in, but that one goes out. They call that for offside.
9:25 left in the first. 0-0.
We'll get Jay. Jay's going to be doing our time checks and goal checks here. The ref, what? She's allowed to set up there.
So what was the issue there?
He didn't like the way that they were set up on the trick play. But she is allowed to set there.
She is allowed to set there. Or was he worried that she'd gone offside? She didn't look like from here that she...
Maybe she was stepped offside. I'm not sure what the thing was. Good save there by Paul, not keeping that one in the zone. Finn's line in here now again. Oh, McLean looking for Perry in front of the net. Couldn't find her. Perry gets that puck loose. Oh, Perry puck on her stick. Looking. Spina steps up, shot. Doesn't make to the net. Another shot. Oh, deflected wide of the goalie there. Tipped over, and that one goes behind over by the Zamboni doors here. McLean's going to chase it. McLean tipped that one over for Finn. Finn looking for Perry in front of the net. Can't. Polnuck steps up. Now Spina's going to have to race back for it as McLean tackled the player. In the back check. So behind the net here, Spina sends that forward. Not cleanly controlled there by Perry as the Aces come out with it. Makes a little move, but Perry's there to get it. Loose puck again. Polnuck has to go back to her corner for it here. Sends that one over. Stratford now. A bit of a zoom here if I can. So chip that one over. Stratford comes back. They go D to D. Aces try indirect off the boards. Polnuck's there to grab it. Polnuck now has a little bit of time. Sends a nice floater forward for base. Base couldn't get there though. Spina just shoves that one right up the middle. Greyhounds were changing. There's no winger over there. Stratford tosses that. Sainamore gloves that one down easily.
7:53 to go in the first. Still 0-0 for those who are just joining us.
Pretty action-packed so far, Jay.
It's been a good period. Yet good pace, a little bit more push from this team than we got from Brantford to start the game.
Definitely a little bit more talent, looks like. Girls will have to definitely put their best effort forward here if they want to try to get a win against this team. As that puck gets loose, open shot. Oh, Sainamore steers that one wide. Got loosened up. Now puck loose again. Goes towards Sainamore. Now it somehow slides through, finds a way. All sorts of action there in front of the net. I'm not sure how. Stratford Aces are going to take the 1-0 lead here on the Sioux Greyhounds.
It's one of those goals, Jake. You get the puck near the net, you get the puck on net. It's never a bad thing, right?
Oh, throw a soft backhand towards the goalie. You never know what's happening. A lot of confusion in front of the net. Now the Greyhounds going to be playing behind here. Still a lot of time left in this game.
First time they've been behind in a while, isn't it? Because I think against Thunder Bay, we were up both games, all 3 games.
Yeah, that's true. They tied it up. A little pushback here. That one goes over behind the net, slung around. Back to the point here for Duplanty. Duplanty sends that one high.
High stick.
Oh, yeah, high stick called on the play there. The ref will whistle that one down.
Outside face-off, or an inside face-off.
Inside face-off, yeah. Out here. Didn't pick her out for being offside on there. Goes back. U13 shot off the shin pad. Opposite corner here. Aces grab that puck. Filter that one through. They're going to have a little break here. Aces move, backhand, shovels it towards the net. Doesn't get there though. Chapman will grab this. She gets a nice shovel pass over to base. Base heads up, looks. Nice pass over to Peyton Levesque. Levesque's got a chance. She falls.
That's
going to be a tripping call.
That's going to be a penalty shot. It's a penalty shot.
It is going to be a penalty shot, so we're going to get an exciting little play here. Peyton Levesque's going to get a chance here at a penalty shot. Net's off.
Net's off. Big momentum moment here, Jake. Goal turns the game around. Save on the penalty shot, though, is going to be a big boost for your opponents. So let's hope she
coming up. Makes the move. Takes that one. Levesque. Clutch goal. The clutch move. Referee was standing right in my frame, so I didn't get to see it very well, but beautiful move by Peyton. Goes forehand. Fakes it out, slides backhand, goes around the goalie's foot. Gets that penalty shot. Greyhounds tie this one up. Back to where we were now. 0-0, Greyhounds.
1-1.
A 1-1.
6:42 left in the first.
6:42 left. The Greyhounds will send that one down for icing here. A little bit off with my game, not having my app tapping and all the shit I got to do. Every time there's a whistle, I just instinctively go, and I'm like, what do I got to do? Pause, move it. The defensive zone draw here for Chapman. Hit that one, send that one down length of the ice again as it wobbles. No ice.
They waved it off.
The Aces bench is screaming about that. Levesque tries to backhand that one in. Got that puck once again. Looking to make a play. Loses that puck. Stratford comes by, would have to get through McLaughlin. Second layer grabs that, pushes that one forward. Zevi Di Lorenzi moving base gets upended over there. Heads to the bench without her stick. Finn backhands that one forward. Gets out. Push that one. Stratford grabs it in front of the bench. Dumps that one in deep. That one's going to go for icing. Greyhound's going to have a chance here for an offensive zone face-off.
This Stratford coach is
a little bit irate on.
Not happy with the consistency of the icing calls. I
kind of got to agree with him here. It's a bit.
I do too. I'm not sure why that one on us was waved off.
Yeah.
It looked like icing all the way to me.
Pasco take the draw, goes back to Spina. Spina at the point, shot on net. Back behind the net, Finn fights for it. Pasco jumps up off a stick. Polnick does a good job keeping that one in. Goes back to her once again. Skate on the play as Plaskett comes back to help her out, but finally they do get it through. Spina's going to have to go. Won't call icing on this one. That one goes around, back to the point. Stratford makes a move, tries to send a backhand over. Saved by Sainamore, though.
Saved by Nat.
Send another one her way.
5:16 to go in the first for those at home. 1-1 Hounds and Aces.
Little zoom in here doesn't really work too well. Move it a bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. A little bit better there. There's action in front there. Puck goes over towards Sainamore, but whistled down. Players get knocked over here. Two teams playing pretty aggressively. Spina and Polnock will head out. Get a defensive change here. Lexi Finn. Not getting that draw, but Sainamore catching that one in her glove. Another offensive zone face-off here. Goes back over to the point once again. Stratford wins that one over to the point again, but now Greyhounds clean it up. McLean comes up. Looking to make it here if she can.
Center jack.
Oh, yeah. Sitting right there on top of her pants. Finn will get ready for this offensive zone face-off here. The Aces switch up some personnel. There's number 2 here to take the face-off. Puck gets dropped in. McLean drives, looking, can't find it. Jumps over Lauren's stick, but she's going to be first back there to get it. The Aces are going to get this cleanly. Try to get into the zone here. Goes towards Sainamore. Paddle down. Saves that one. Back and forth action here.
4:29 to go. First period, 1-1 Aces and Greyhounds.
Strong rim around there by McLaughlin, doesn't get out, but she chases up and down, gets it, tries to go cross ice. The puck jumps around here. Di Lorenzi now gets it up. Vivek was on the side of the blue line. Nice long pass over. Base will try to get this on the other end. Base trying to go up. She gets tripped up there. Now Chapman's got to wait. She's good. Chapman sends a nice one over to Base. She's got a shot. Oh! And then she gets nailed into the boards. After the play, no call. That's why we wear helmets. Chapman wins that one back, jumps over McLaughlin's stick, though, out of the zone. She tips that forward, and again, then she has to go back for it. Di Lorenzi step up to get it. Puck wobbling down. It's not going to go for icing. Stratford now coming around. Trying to go up, break out on the boards there, but Chapman pins that one. Chapman moves, tries to get a pass, crosses over to base, can't. McLaughlin will have to go back. Indirect off the boards there. Now the Aces behind their own net. Coming out. And the pass over. And a broken play there, but they get it out. Shot goes up over. Sainamore loses her stick. Then grabs it with her. Grabs the puck with her blocker. I think she called the net off, though.
3:10 remaining. First period. Stratford 1, Sault Ste. Marie 1. Jake.
He's back here. Abby trying to break that one through. Puck goes over towards the net. The line, can't find it though. Finn gets knocked over. Loose puck again on the side. Plaskett is going to come out with it. A little bit of room. Sends a pass up to Labby. Labby has to make a move. Sends that puck forward. Finn puts that one in deep. Rolls around. Stratford's going to be first there. Plaskett tries to pin that one against the boards. Labby comes across to help. Goes back to Paulnuck. Paulnuck. Ooh. Sends that shot. Drops in front of the goaltender. Swing that one forward. Sabina can't keep it in. She trips it forward, and Labby puts that one deep. Go back over to Paulnuck. Paulnuck surveys the situation. Sends an indirect leading pass as the Greyhounds were getting the line changes. Now McLean comes on with Finn. Hyperfin still on the ice, though. Goes over top of the blue line. The Greyhounds complete their line change. Perry comes on the ice. Perry, she gets hooked up there. Gets her stick loose. Chips up the boards. Battle on the board
almost had a break there.
That one comes all the way down. That's going to get called for icing here.
1:49 left in the first period.
So tied up one here.
Much more even game than we saw this morning, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit more exciting. I don't even know if Brantford had a shot at this point of the game. They had that one really good pushback on that power play, but that was pretty much it for them.
That was the second period, wasn't it?
That was into the second period. Game was still tied 0-0, though, at that point. Now looking to try to focus here. Goes up on the side, indirect pass, Finn to get it on the other end. Couldn't find it. And McLean comes in cleanly, gets that backhand, looks, tries to find Lexi Finn there. Finn will grab that, leave it. Barry goes, McLean will be first there. McLean with the puck on her stick. Nice pass, almost. She gets it again, tries to send that back into a dangerous area. McLean found that nice pass, got it right on Finn's stick.
We're into the last minute of the period there, Jake.
Rushing down now. Stratford coming up the ice here. Forced around the net. Puck's loose, though. Perry picks it up, launches it down. That's going to be called for icing.
That one will go away.
It's a pretty obvious one.
She iced it so well that it's going to go all the way back on its own.
The ref doesn't even have to pick it up. Gonna see if I move. I keep getting I think I keep getting this line here that throws my focus off.
That's not.
Chapman gets that. 37 seconds left here.
On fire today.
Back makes a nice move. Shot on net. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Goes through. That's going to go all the way down for icing. So Greyhounds will get a offensive zone face-off here before the period ends.
25.7 left. That's enough time for the Greyhounds to make something happen.
Chapman on the go. Quick drop there. Chapman wasn't ready for it. That slings through. DiLorenzi coming over on the other end. Getting it base back there to help her. Base is going to go around her own net. She gets checked hard, though, and pulled down.
Goodness.
No call again there. So it gets rimmed around for Chapman. Chapman.
5 seconds left.
Good job loosening that puck up with 3 seconds. It's going to be it here for the first period. It's a tight one. Stratford Aces, Sioux Greyhounds, tied at 1. 12 minutes. Don't get my intermission thing here.
Oh, you don't get the intermission?
No, get my intermission. We'll go back and see how it worked, though. I haven't got any comments. You haven't got any comments on your phone, right? Stream is running or not?
No, but I can text.
If you're at home and watching, the stream's okay. Give me a thumbs up, and I can see it on the feed. Team switch ends. Basket wins that one back hard. A little too hard. Pina has to roll back for it. Shot from the point. Broken though. That one goes up for Finn. Finn tries to lead. Labby with the pass there. Got stuck in some skates. Didn't make it all the way. I got a couple thumbs up. Thank you. So I know the stream is running okay. It's good to hear and good to know people are actually listening to me, not just muting me. Ball knocked around the net. On the sideboard, Labby tries to get that one out backhand. Can't. Stratford Aces have some layers there, but finally they do get it out. Send that one down. Greyhounds look to trap this one into the neutral zone as Labby comes across to stop it. It's pulled up, over, shot, wide of St. Lawrence net there. Drops down, another one. Soft one goes over towards St. Lawrence. She just covers that one up. Stratford Aces will get an offensive zone face-off here. 1 minute played in the second period. Game tied up at 1.
0-1's on the board. 1-1, 0-1, 1-1.
Ponty comes, rims that one all the way around. Perry gets a stick on that. Second try, though, by the Aces defender. Keeps that one in. Ponty comes back, circles for it. Ponty, forced into the boards. Stratford puts that one in. Finn now turns, looks, sends a pass up. Goes back in front. Finn, puck on her stick. She's going to race up the ice here. She gets checked off that puck hard.
Draw a penalty. Hound's going to
does draw the penalty. St. Moore goes to the box. Shot on net. Still loose. Stratford swipes out, and Greyhound's going to get the first opportunity with the player advantage here.
Well,
set up
they
on
did
the
get
power
a
play.
Wasn't a power play, but they did draw a penalty.
They did draw a penalty, yeah. They got a penalty
scored on the penalty shot. Chapman, Levesque in base with Planty and Morin out.
Back over onto the sideboards, goes back now. Levesque sends one in. There it is. Oh, from this angle, it looks like a short goal.
It was in. How did that
And a quick whistle. It must have just jumped straight up.
It must have went straight up in the air because it looked like it was in the
back
back of the net.
There was all sorts of net there. From this angle, it looked like
nothing to stop it either.
No. Must have just jumped popped straight up off of Base's stick. Dropped in front of the goaltender. A little unfortunate there. Now, Planty from the point, sends it, goes, this is the net. Chapman puts that puck into a dangerous area. Can't find it. Planty comes back to grab it, and Base finishes the job, chips it forward. She'll race for it, and she gets angled off. We're going to get another penalty.
Careful, she's not going to take. Oh.
Yeah, keep it cool. Yep. Got a 5-on-3 here.
5-on-3.
There's an interference penalty called on Stratford. So they'll go up for 1:22. Yep. With 2 players.
1:22, 2-man advantage. 9:45 left in the period.
Good opportunity here for the Greyhounds to pull away. Try to add on something here. The goal total if they can. Chapman, Levesque, and Bates are going to stay out here for a little bit longer. Sound goes back to the point for Duplanty, who gets a shot on. Tip forward. Base comes around for it. Puck though picked up by Stratford, and that one's going to get through. Now, Duplanty races back here for it. Stops behind, looks for the breakout. Comes up the ice here, sends a hard one. over the base. That was a little bit off. We'll try it again here. And out and forward now. Base grabs it. Base will carry this one into the zone here. She gets checked over. Puck goes for Levesque. She fights for this one. 2 players. That means there's going to be a lot of open area for her to pass to. Goes in. Base back to the point. Back to the net again. Chapman chases this one down.
29 seconds left in the first penalty, 1:05 in the second.
Greyhounds going to have to be wary about the player jumping out of the box on the long change there, too. They come, get hooked up. No call there. He's down again, Greyhounds. Not able to set up. Oh, mishandled a little bit by Sainamore. Had the paddle down and then decided to go the blade. Shot by Carey. Good idea. Take a nice hard shot. She did her goal. She took the goalie by surprise this morning with that.
First penalty's over, Jake. 24 seconds left in the second.
Now, McLean steps in, loose puck again. Oh, that one skips right over Morin's stick as it came
8
back
minutes in the period, 14 seconds left in the penalty.
All Greyhounds, very blurry here. Wonder if I get a little bit closer. That one goes down onto Seymour. She's just going to cover this up. So time expires.
7:40 to go in the period. That clock ran for about 4 seconds. But,
try to figure out to get rid of this.
Effective penalty kill by the Stratford team.
The Greyhounds didn't really. They had some room out there, but didn't really utilize it.
They didn't get
rushed it a little bit.
And,
we get that one through, and yeah, the blurriness still exists. Now it goes down behind the net here. That's going to get called for icing. I'll just even this out once again. Puck drop. Stratford's going to win that. We'll dump that one in on the right side of the blue line. They'll be first there on the forecheck. Good forecheck by the Aces here. Allnutt gets on top. She needs help, though, from the center. Basket is a little bit behind the play. Hard shot onto Sainamore. Saves that one. And goes up onto Perry's stick. She turns for a quick one, but blows a tire. Try to open up for a shot there. Now, Spina puts that one in. Puck trickles down here. Spina races back for it. Spina behind the net. Hard one up. Back to the point. Got shot on. Broken. Plastic. Skate this one up and out. Over to Labby. Labby almost. Now Finn's got to wait. Labby gets inside. Plastic picks his puck up. Looks for some open ice if she can find some. Greyhounds switching out D. Jumps over D. Lorenzi's stick. McLaughlin comes by for it. Slides down towards Sainamore. She's just going to cut this one up.
6:19 remaining in the period. Still 1-1.
Greyhounds looking to get some offense going here. They don't want to be in a situation where having to deal with a tie, or in a game where the next shot can be could be the decider. Labby. Oh! Comes right through. I think that one hits the side of the net, though. Labby just forced her way up there, but she net's off. Usually wait till there's possession, but
I think it was partly off and the goalie just finished the job.
Yeah. I think she
was waiting to see if they got it before she fully knocked it off.
On Lucy's shot, I think she hit the post and knocked it off a bit, and then came back later. Okay. Basket down in the far end here for the draw.
5:55 to go.
Good stick there. Lachlan tripped around her. She's going to have to skate back for it. She does. Gets that one in. Basket tries to loosen that puck up. She's got some ice ahead of her. Stratford does a good job keeping that one off. They go D to D and try to send a pass forward. She has to reach behind her here, and she dumps it back. Renzi pushes that one up now. Plasket's going to get it. Have a little bit of space here. Sends that one over for Finn. Puck kind of slowed on Plaskett there as it goes out in front of the net. No Greyhound there, though. McLaughlin does a good job coming in, pinching off the line and keeping that one in. Now Stratford works her way up the ice to the neutral zone. That one around.
5 minutes now to go in the period.
Stratford sends a shot over. Seymour gets a stick on it. McLaughlin picks it up, rims it around. Finn gets on there, can't get it though. Chapman picks it up. Chapman sending Levesque up. Peyton Levesque on the sideboards, trying to drive towards the net. Puts a puck there. Greyhounds finishing the line change though. Didn't have the personnel out. Now Chapman comes across. Takes away the time. Stratford. Kenzie Moore with the puck on her stick. And moves up, sends it forward. Good swat down. The base was trying to head out there. Chapman surveys the situation, circles around her own net. Takes to look past, but goes. Sends indirect for Peyton Levesque. Couldn't find it, but then Chapman gets it. Chapman now sends that one up to Levesque. Chips it over, goes over the base. Base tries to make a move. Gets that puck stripped off of her stick. Tries to go to the inside there. Morin sends that one over to the sideboard. Stratford, though, pushing it back down to the Greyhound zone. Long pass by DePlanty. Couldn't find base. Base will chase this one down. Get on the forecheck.
3:50 left in the second, Jake.
That puck trickles down towards the goaltender, and they get a whistle.
Looks like we might be getting a penalty here. Did he make a gesture? Yep.
There's a penalty.
Power play coming up for the Hounds.
Oh, okay. I guess base got knocked over there.
Surprise here. Riley was involved.
Yeah. she draws him. So that'll be an offensive zone draw here. Greyhounds. 2 more minutes late in the second period. Game all tied up at 1. Having some real trouble with this net. Moving around. Try to zoom again here. This action. Goes back over one to Pollock at the point. Chips that one over. Finn. McLean, Finn, back to McLean. Goes back to Pollock. Pollock shot. Goes towards the net. Doesn't make it there. Barry's going to have to go to the corner and grab it. Tries to send an indirect over. Spina, she couldn't handle it though. Pollock's going to have to race back for it here. Berkman behind her net.
3:20.
Was a little bit of an
1:26 now. Penalty. 3:11 in the period.
Even there where
Greyhounds
Finn
won.
lost track of
Aces
where
won.
she was in the neutral zone there. So she had to dump it in. Stratford taking that bounce. Loose puck in front of the net. Greyhounds looking to try to get it out. They do now. McLean charging up the ice. She's going to go wide. Defender's on her. Goes to the net. Shot. Another shot. Oh, rebound came in. McLean had 2 chances there. Again, loose in front of the net. Shot. Oh, on the side. McLean with another chance. And on an open net. Couldn't convert.
2:44 left in the
Goaltender
period.
makes
She's made some big
3-4
saves.
difficult saves there.
59 seconds left in the Greyhound power play.
Chapman's going to be out here with base. Pushes forward. That's going to be a high stick, but Stratford's going to get there first. Goes around. Knocked off, but they still got some possession here as it goes back to the point. Shot towards Sainamore. Doesn't make it there. Chapman grabs it. She'll turn. Chapman, the long pass over to base. She's covered though. Doesn't make it, and Chapman will grab it. Looks up, finding Peyton Levac. Levac jukes, makes a turn, gets a shot towards the net, hits the side of the net. She gets hooked up there, falls, but base turns, goes, looks for a shot, base again, shot on net, blocked. Now he's going to go in somehow.
Peyton scored.
Greyhounds will take the lead on the power play goal. 2-1.
17 seconds left in the power play. Well, the power play's over now, I guess. But
Sanamore was pumped about that.
Second goal of the game, and I think her fourth goal of the day.
Yeah.
Peyton.
Having a day. She found that on an angle. Was able to get that through the goaltender. Greyhounds will take the lead here late in the second period. 2 goals off of Peyton Levesque's stick. Power play goal. That one gets in. I think that's going to break the confidence of Stratford here with 2 unanswered goals. They thought they might have had this. Had the Greyhounds on the rope there for a little bit early in the game, but Greyhounds came back.
It's far from over, Jake.
They got a whole period, only 1 goal.
Penalty. That's not.
That one gets slung towards. Jumps up and over. Now, collapse on her. Finn sends that one over from McLaughlin. We'll race back for it. McLaughlin makes the play, sends it to open ice. Minute 12 left here. Basket backhands that one up for Labby. Labby tips it. She gets plastered into the board there. No penalty. McLaughlin will chip that forward. Finn uses that puck a little bit there, but McLaughlin back here to get it. Sends that forward to Finn once again. Finn up the puck goes. Doesn't make it towards Sanamore here. Now Finn charge up the ice here. Lexi Finn on the ice. Go up and over. McLaughlin loses that one in her skates. Finn kicks that one forward. Over for Di Lorenzi. Gain possession. Come out of the zone. Send a hard pass up for Finn. Finally, we'll get to the bench on this long change. Di Lorenzi, once again. Looking. Lexi Finn pushes that one forward now. Perry on the side here. Perry.
10 seconds left in the
charge. Good move by Perry. The other defender comes off to find her, but Perry gets possession, gets tripped up there behind the net.
No call there either.
He's in front of the net again, and that's going to be it for the second period. Greyhounds going to bring a narrow lead into this third period, up 2-1. 12 minutes left to play here. Here for a solid finish. Guess when you have no seating area or no stands in an arena, you don't have to get any heat anywhere.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
To warm up any seats. Set here of what should be a good third period. Yeah. Tight game.
It was a lot like the last one we played them. Kind of close. We're just been a touch better, and hope that keeps wearing off.
We're playing this Greyhound team hard too. That one goes through. Now Perry, puck on her stick. They find it on the other end. Finn's going to get there. Sends that pass across. Nobody there though. Again, now Perry picks that puck up on her stick. They try to push that one forward. Can't. Comes loose. Perry backhands that one over towards me here. Little Perry trying to work it over the boards. Gets knocked over. McLean comes in to help her, but Stratford's going to get that. Jumps up over Paulnuck. Now they're going to have a little bit of chance coming down with Spina. Nice defensive play there. Gets the stick in. stops any forward progression that they had.
Just gotta be careful there. Ooh, stick up a bit on her.
Shot on net. Stratford. What's up? The Stratford player goes back loose again. As Polnock's going to come around. Polnock loses that puck. Shot towards Sainamore, gets deflected away from her. This is going to go over. Stratford now. Send a nice short pass up. Handled by the Greyhounds is Chapman. He'll come up the ice here. Chapman looks to make a move. Chapman makes a move. Gets a shot off. Oh, trickles down base almost with the wraparound. Still got that puck on her stick. What sequence there.
Close.
Chapman's looked like it was about to go in, and then base picked it up and wrapped it around.
Wraparound too. Oh, he just got her pad across.
Good action here. It's Greyhounds almost getting that 2-goal lead that they're pressing for. Levesque sends a nice sharp pass up. Hayes tried to block that, but Stratford able to chip that forward. Gain possession here.
9:55 left in the third.
Stratford.
In case anybody at home is wondering.
Picks it up. Chapman once again. Makes a move. Sends that one over for Peyton Levesque. Levesque comes in. She's going to have a shot. Good save by the goaltenders. I think she just got a piece of that with her blocker. As that one slides down, icing's going to be waved off. Got a snowy rink here. Chipped. Oh! This angle is a little bit
angles from down
weird.
There sometimes a little tough.
Now Plaskett comes up. She's got one to beat. Puck sticks on her, though. She gets that Stratford off the bench. We'll grab this one. Labby checking on her hard. Gets around Di Lorenzi, but Labby back checks, gets her off the puck. She still gets that puck on her stick as she backhands that one over. Slings through, but goes out of the zone. They dump that one right back in. The Aces have to tag up here. They send a pass up for Finn. Finn, hard pass up for Labby. Comes across. She gets clipped, but Labby, almost kicks that one up. Just misses it. Ev Di Lorenzi will get it. No icing. They said she was just over the red line with her momentum. Falls. Perry can't capitalize, though. Di Lorenzi sends that one in. Perry picks up, goes on the forecheck. Picked up there by Finn. Lexi Finn sends it back to Di Lorenzi. Di Lorenzi pushes that forward. Can be picked up by the Aces. Try to make a move to get through, but now Lexi Finn, she'll have a chance. Gets a shot. That one goes wide. Perry on the other end can't pick it up. Drops back, and now Polnock stops that puck. Goes for a pass.
8 minutes left in the period. Jake, for anybody at home that's wondering. 2-1 Greyhounds for anybody that's just tuning in.
Lane gets pushed into the boards there. Now Perry gets the puck. Tries to send a pass over to McLean. Just missed it. Polnock chips that one out of the zone. Goes back to Polnock once again. She's going to circle around her own net here. A nice hard pass up, forward. Can't get it. Polnock, though, circles, gets it off Perry's skates. Perry sends that one down, but that one's going to go for icing here.
7:35 to go, third period.
Greyhounds holding on to this 1-goal lead, 2-1. We're almost halfway through this third period. Important offensive zone face-off here for Stratford, but Greyhound's able to control it. Stratford holding the line, though. We do send that one back again. DePlante up for base. Base trying to muscle that one through. Jumps over Levesque's stick. Aces. We get that. Greyhounds chip that one down. Send that one over. Come back over. Base backhands that one in. Back hard on the forecheck. The Aces player saw her. Now Morin surveys the situation. Smartly just dumps that one down deep. She was on the right side of the red line. Sending her players in for a forecheck. The Aces now will be able to chip that one around the defender.
Good man, rush here.
Shot on. Sainamore steers that one wide. So chip that one now. Chapman can try to get there first. She can't. You don't keep that one in. Now DePlante. shoves this one forward. Goes back to the Aces zone. As they retrieve that, try to pick that one up. Up for Finn. Finn dumps that one in behind the net here. Greyhounds will look to try to set something up here if they can. Labby, puck on her stick. Labby, backhand pass goes. There's two Greyhounds there. Couldn't find a shot though. De Lorenzi steps up, puts that one in deep, goes back over to the corner in front of the Zamboni doors. Finn's going to pick this one up as it hits a rough piece of ice there in front of the Zamboni doors. Plaskett tries for it, goes back to Finn. Finn centers that puck. Labby gets upended as the Stratford Aces player comes through now, trying to beat De Lorenzi, but De Lorenzi with a good stick, but they get it on the second layer. Sainamore, glove saves that one. Slowing this play down. Tracks that puck as it goes high. She just grabs that one out of the air.
My phone.
What?
My phone's doing the thing where it dies when it gets too cold.
Too cold, I know.
Little green bars of death. I gotta shut it off and stick it in my coat for a few minutes.
Gonna wake it up a little bit. Puck loose, over. Oh, some action there. Doesn't get it though. McLean comes out on top with it. She's got Perry.
She got Perry with her.
She sends a nice pass over. Oh, Perry just off angle. They send that in front. Finn trying to find the net there. Falls. Puck still loose. McLean sends that one through the crease. Greyhounds couldn't find a stick on it though. It's now Lexi Finn. Surveying, looking, turns, backhand. Shoves that towards the net. Nobody there. Paulnuck grabs it. Paulnuck sends that forward for McLean. McLean backhands that one. Finn will be back here to grab it. Finn looking, set up a cycle if they can. Loses that puck. Aces player's going to get to it. Send that one forward. Good stick by Paulnuck though. They come out with it. Oh, off of the referee. And out.
4:45 to go.
They send that one in deep.
I believe Stratford tied the first game, right?
I don't know. Was it?
I heard that. I think Stratford and Eastside tied. So you got to think Stratford, they're fighting for their life now.
Yeah. They got a tie and
they got a tie, and if the Hounds win, the Hounds have 4 points, and Stratford can only get 3 at most.
Yeah.
So that'll
base shot reflects up into the meshing.
For all intents and purposes, eliminate Stratford. So they're going to have to. They need at least
they
a
might
tie
even,
to stay
yeah.
alive.
You might even see a goalie pulled at the end if they're thinking that far ahead.
They need at least a tie to stay alive.
But still a lot of time left here. 4:32, the third period. Is that slot shot, and she knocks that net off again. Comes down now. Stratford
Put it on.
in neutral zone. I know she's trying to fix it up here.
Just leave it off.
I know, and she's just kicked it right off now, as it's way askew.
Wow.
Now Chapman picks that up. Chapman, this net way off, and she kicked it off once again. Like how?
That's.
You know what? You're not supposed to.
Coach Sarah doesn't look happy down there.
You're not supposed to whistle that if you have possession. Like if the net's off, you just keep an eye on where that net should be on the plane. If the Greyhounds have possession in the zone here, so I could see why Coach Sarah would be upset about that.
The net's been off for.
It has been off for a long time.
She should have blown the whistle.
Possession has switched a few times.
I think the goalie was trying to, but she came out of it once when McKinley was coming down and the ref didn't notice, so she went back in the net, and then it was further off here.
Yeah.
I think if the Hounds would have scored without the whistle, Stratford would have had a good argument for it not counting.
Yeah.
Because the puck goes in.
It was a long time.
The net is off. I don't think it's a goal either.
Yeah, and it was off for a very long time here. There it is. Oh, Peyton Levesque sends a shot, but that goes well high. She found herself in the slot there with a good opportunity. That one drops down. Levesque makes a nice move. She's going to get a shot. Oh, goaltender there to save it, though.
I know Sarah rewatches these, so if you're watching right now, Sarah.
The net was off for a long time. This goalie also has a habit of knocking it off.
She does have a habit. Doesn't change the fact, though, that
It doesn't,
the
though.
whistle should out.
And the play's went on. Possession changed many times, and the refs just didn't see it. So
3:06 to go, folks. 2-1 Hounds.
On the sideboard here, Aces will chip that around. Good play there. Labby was back there.
Got to think you're going to
Making
see
sure
a push
that-
from Stratford soon now.
That one was off now. Loose puck over in front of the net. Stratford looking to get a handle on it. Can't to get it from the point. Shot over. Santamore dives for it.
Right, she had that corner picked.
Yeah, she knew where the open ice was. Santamore got a pad there. It's now Greyhounds on the ropes here for a bit. So send that one down.
I don't think
It's going to make it for icing on the snowy ice here at the end of the game. Sends. Plaskett does a good job getting the stick on there, sending that one towards the net. Goes over here. Now Labby trying to get a stick on the puck, and she does. Keep this puck in low. She gets a nice pass over. Oh, great opportunity there.
Knocked off.
As that net
She
gets
can't
knocked
go
off
side to side
once
without knocking the net
again
off.
for the 15th time this game.
Yeah, every time we're close, they knock the net off.
We kind of.
She could try and make a save once.
It's the ref should be warning her.
Yeah, I would
he
think
can
so,
call.
but
He can
she
call a
is-
delay game on her. It continues. Shot straight on.
2 minutes still, folks.
That one gets chipped around, but Finn, good job back checking here. Sent it right back in. Nice head pass up. She'll try to get around McLean, but can't. They'll just dump that one in. That one should be icing.
Here comes
Oh,
the
no, that
goalie.
was on the wrong side. The goalie.
She got an
Messes.
edge.
Yeah, now Stratford's going to really want to go for a push. She goes back.
140 to go. Hound's going to try to get it in deep.
Try to get it in deep and keep it in deep if they can. Stratford now gaining some possession here.
She's going.
Get that shot on, goes wide of Santamore's net.
125
Empty net
folks.
here. Greyhounds will look to try to get this one out. Paulnuck gets a stick on it, but he loses it. Trickled forward, still in. So it's bouncing around every which way. Loose puck, Santamore reaches, covers it.
1 minute, 10 seconds. 2-1 Greyhounds. You got to think the timeout's coming now, Jake, from Stratford.
Stratford will probably want to take a timeout and try to get their
He's making the gesture.
players on the ice.
Draw
They
something
can.
up.
He's going to hold on probably until right before the line change. Oh, no, he called the timeout.
He called it right away.
Okay, I didn't see that.
I have found, in my experience in these tournaments, you try to do that,
And
you get in
they'll-
trouble.
They'll take it off. They'll say, no, you didn't call it quick enough,
You
right?
got to get their attention right away.
They were the home team, and they do have last change, but
He was signaling right away as soon as it was went.
so we're here, 30-second timeout. Minute 10 left in this game. Greyhounds up 2-1. Stratford will have an offensive zone face-off here. So they'll look to make a play to try to salvage their provincials road to the provincials championship if they can. They're trying to get a tie here as they got a one tie earlier today. We'll head in there. Santamore trips up a little bit. Never good. Stratford on the draw. Get tied up there. Pass goes over. Santamore pad down. Saves that one. It was a good play there by Stratford. So they tied up. Chapman at the dot. Got that puck and could have shot onto Santamore right away. Just try to get a little bit more traffic if they can in front of the net. Base is going to pick this up. She gets lifted off. It's loose. That one goes high off the glass. Base will race for this one. She gets there, slows that puck down. We're under a minute now.
2 seconds.
Greyhounds get a forecheck on.
Somebody's
Beck loses her stick, but she picks it up. Stratford gets on top of that, though. Back down here. The excitement is picking up here. DePlanty sending that one forward for Base. Base just looks to chip that one. It's going to get out of the zone. Stratford picks up that possession right away.
Seconds.
Shot on. Oh, Seymour tracking that, leaving the net.
This angle, Jake.
Open. I don't like it.
21 seconds.
That puck goes over. Last 19.
That's going to be
towards the net. Oh, hits the side of the net. He's going to call for icing there.
Seconds.
Just a few inches off.
Well, if I was a Stratford coach, I'd be asking for a couple of seconds because I
ran down a little bit. Yeah, as it hit the net, really, is when the icing should have been called.
Yeah, but even after the whistle went, I was watching. I was going to call it about 15-9.
Yeah.
And we're down to 14.
14 seconds here. Greyhounds. Stratford's going to pick this one up. Send that one all the way back down.
That's it, Lila. Keep it in there. 7 seconds.
Ponte tries to just force this, keep this puck on the boards away from her goal.
There it is.
And that's going to be it here as the Greyhounds come back from being down early, win this one 2-1. And they'll go up with 2 wins here coming into their 3rd game. So in that logic, a tie or a win will get them into the quarters, right?
Should.
Because Leaside's got a tie.
Yeah. And theoretically, if Brantford beats Leaside, they've already won the game.
Yeah, that's true. They'd already make it through. So we'll have to see what the other game was like before we figure out all the scenarios for what's going to be.
Continue to control their own destiny.
So they're in a good position. We'll say that.
Yes.
Okay, and we'll be back tomorrow early again. This nice cold rink for Game 3. See you all then.